Lonzo on the bass, so you know the bitch.
Just me and you. What's good with you? Your king, your prince, my queen, my bitch. Your lips, your eyes, your hips, your thighs. We met tonight. I hit tonight. You big, I big, I hit it right. She dick, much ice. You smoke, I drink. I know you think that I'm alright. What's good tonight?
Off the rip, look what I did. What? I made a 20 out of 25 cents. I did. I got the enemy streaming my shit. I make the world only like.
Come on down, I'm tryna see something. And up to me, hell, nah, they ain't gon' be one. You know a real motherfucker when you see one. This shit knock, make your ass do the rerun. Come on down, I'm tryna see something. And up to me, hell, nah, they ain't gon' be one. You know a real motherfucker when you see one. This shit knock, make your ass do the rerun. Hey, do the rerun. Hey, do the rerun. Hey, do the rerun. Hey, do the rerun. You can't deny it, y'all some dick riders. Can't nobody fuck with me. I'm from the big badass NV. Signed to the almighty CTC. That's probably why they hatin', but it ain't Nathan to a G-I-A-N-T. I'm smooth as ever even when I'm off key. That's probably why homegirl chose me. But January she was fucking with the adversaries. February pussy sent one to the cemetery. By March she was hoeing into April. May, June, and July she became somebody payroll. Used to look like J-Lo, now she look like Pedro. Stale and she pale off the Yale with Mateo. August and September, she probably don't remember. Do October and November, hoeing in December.
Ballin' on these fools like I'm D1. Feel like I'm playing with my sons like I'm LeBron. They think they got me in the scope like it's recon. I got these blessings cause I'm sowing what I'm reaping what I'm sowing. Ballin' like the Rosen, engine like Kobe's. I just keep going, everybody know me. I be getting motion. 03, baby on this grind, that way focus. Oh shit, got his neck like the ocean. Whoa, this round in the 6, bumpin' all these cold days. Then that boy easy the coldest. He got your girl in that whip with that old shit. Booming flower loaded, she singing me. Like I got a man, better not kiss and tell. So I'ma call you man if you keep acting there. I'm ballin' on the court while you talking out of bounds.
Come on down, I'm tryna see something. And other me, hell, nah, they ain't gon' be one. You know a real motherfucker when you see one. This shit knock, make your ass do the rerun. Come on down, I'm tryna see something. And other me, hell, nah, they ain't gon' be one. You know a real motherfucker when you see one. This shit knock, make your ass do the rerun. Hey, do the rerun. Hey, do the rerun. Hey, do the rerun. Hey, do the rerun.
5 o'clock and I took a drink. This one got me feeling like I'm wearing a mink. Fuel kicked in, I threw up in the sink. Yeah, my life's a movie like a DVD. I'm connected on the coast like CTC. Trap God on the track, yeah, the beat gon' bleed. I ride with my amigos like Chico Bling. I'm outside like a dog, no wedding ring. I'm at Saks Fifth cause I only like the better things. Pimpin' on the track, pulled out 11 rings. Yeah. Magic got the hat since I was 17. The kid is not my son, feel like I'm Billy Jean.
Look, crash out, baby, I'ma crash and I'ma eat it. Dummy, baby, I'ma eat you like a demon. Yeah, it's snack time, baby, yeah, it's turn time. No Lil Wayne, little baby, when I'm rapping, ain't no punchline. Shit, I'm a barracuda, eat the pussy up. Baby, I'ma eat it like it's lunch. My gold on me, nigga, feel like Mr. T. I got like 2 hoes of Spanish in the jack. I got too much money, that's that guap, yeah. I'm a gangster in the nerd like I'm Pac. And I'ma crash off for the money, ain't gon' stop, yeah. I tell that bitch to on my chain while I fuck a best friend, nigga.
Come on down, I'm tryna see something. And other me, hell, nah, they ain't gon' be one. You know a real motherfucker when you see one. This shit knock, make your ass do the rerun. Come on down, I'm tryna see something. And other me, hell, nah, they ain't gon' be one. You know a real motherfucker when you see one. This shit knock, make your ass do the rerun. Hey, do the rerun. Hey, do the rerun. Hey, do the rerun. Hey, do the rerun.
Look. Who are you kidding? Bitch, we the hottest out. In my section, I got Bulls with me, Jerry Krause. Don't buy expensive shit, cause my mama ain't in the house. And maybe that's the difference between us if you ain't figured out. Yeah, OG, but I'm not OG. When I'm in the mid-range, I'm tryna shoot it like Ginobili. Made a play while I'm at work, I'm tryna get this double OT. How you hate me? I ain't met you, you don't even really know me. Yeah, 7 shots, we got 7 hoes. Chip the block past the rock, see the pick and roll. Head spinning off the yak like a merry-go. And these 3s hold way, you can't carry those. OG.
If you come around, girl, don't get nervous. I know some niggas been slinging since turfing. I told my girl, babe, I know I ain't perfect. I had to quit the drink, I know it ain't worth it. Yeah, I might get the M3 just to swerve it. My youngest said he hit 3, but they deserved it. My brother said he let it bleed on purpose. We just took the lead, you can't say we ain't working. 7 on me and I keep the pistol P. No 7 on me, why you think I'm Mike V? There's 7 on you if you ever cross me. Smoke when I drink, I tell her keep me cross, please.
Come on down, I'm trying to see something. And up to me, hell, now they ain't gonna be one.
Yo, what's poppin'? CTC Radio, the only radio station committed to the coast. My name is the Holy Lord Sanctus, God of the Coast. I see Willis in the chat. I see Skips in the chat. I see a couple people on YouTube in the chat. If you want a shout out, then make sure you drop a plug in the chat if you're on YouTube, so I can make sure I give you credit for watching the show, man. Thanks for tapping in. My name is the Holy Lord Sanctus, God of the Coast. Your host on the only radio station playing 805 hip hop and R&B every Monday through Friday at 5 p.m. Pacific time. Thank y'all for tapping in once again. We have another fantastic show for you today. We're definitely doing $5 music reviews. So if you're in the chat and you're an artist and you want us to review your music live on stream, we would be happy to do so. It's just $5. Cash App, Venmo, or PayPal. And then I have something I want to call out that I've been seeing happening on one specific podcast, but I've been seeing this sentiment online in general that I just have to call out because I personally don't like it, and I'd be really interested to hear what my co-hosts think about it. But it's just something that's weighing on me that I got to get off, that one local podcast is doing, but I've seen other national podcasts say the same thing, and I just kind of want to get to the bottom of this thought process. And you know, the chat can let me know if they think I'm tripping, and my co-host can let me know if they think I'm tripping, but I just kind of want to get to the bottom of that. So we're going to talk about that. And then of course, if there's anything that you guys want to talk about in the chat, my co-hosts, the name Uno and Big Mike, and myself would love to talk about it. Just let us know, send us a DM, drop it in the chat. Either way, make yourself heard. Let us know what you want to talk about, and we'd be happy to bring it up. Don't forget, the best way to support this stream is to visit our website, connect.club, CONNXCT.club. Visit that website and become a member. We have free memberships, $3 monthly memberships, $7 monthly memberships. All of them get you discounts on merch. All of them get you early access to content. And all of them really help us grow the channel, even if you get a free account. So head over to the website when you have a chance and become a member. But if you can't do that, if you don't want to do that, that's fine. We don't begrudge you, but please at least share the stream, hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification button, leave a comment, you know, do one of the free things that can help us grow the channel, because we would greatly appreciate that. Cool. I'm gonna play a song and then bring up my co-host. And we're gonna get into it, man. We're not gonna leave y'all hanging. Let's do this joint. It's called Feel Great by Bats. CTC Radio, the only radio station committed to the coast.
Steady stream of new business often comes down.
Gia Willis, what up?
Kiss you slowly, baby. wanna ride my pony.
Ashley
I'm tryna
21,
fuck
what
all
up?
night, yeah, I'm tryna make love, yeah, all into the morning. And I got a shot to the night when she freaky, sit right here, right on me. And I got a shot to the tell her, shawty don't fuck up, this our moment. And I like it spicy, shawty be dripping all over my tea. And I got my guard up, fucking that girl like Mr. T. And I'm in her mouth like I'm Listerine. She suck on my dick like a tangerine. She suck on my dick for the energy. My D and her P like a battery. I give her good dick, she don't wanna leave. I run from the groupies out after me. I know that my girl will be mad at me. I fucked her that once, I had to leave. So many girls that be casualties. So many girls, I'm a masterpiece. How you not answer my call when I call you that one girl? You got some audacity. I cut that girl right off, and the niggas rebounding my girls like injuries. Yeah, my money so long and my chain so low, yeah, I'm feeling like Master P. I'm about to break her right off, and we fuck all night in the Hotel Cassidy. And she gripping on my neck, and she holding that tight, yeah, like a rosary. Don't I feel great? Don't I feel great? Don't I feel great? Don't I feel great? I'm here to stay, caught in your wave. I'm here to stay, don't I feel great? Don't I feel great? Loving your shape, leaving my place. I'm on my way, I'm on my way, I'm on my way. When I'm inside you, don't I feel great? Don't I feel great?
Doo-wop, what up?
When I'm inside you, don't I feel great? Loving your shape, don't I feel great?
CTC Radio, the only radio station committed to the coast. That's Bats. Luigi, the name Uno is called Feel Great. If you like that joint, make sure you add it to your libraries and playlists. And I got my dogs
talk
in
about
the
search engine optimization,
building. Big Mike back in the building. What's poppin'?
Yeah, you know, it ain't all good, it ain't all bad, and I'm the dead guy's nigga, I ain't going.
Let's go. Yeah, you can't go, bro. You can't. You got too much unfinished. You got too much unfinished shit to do.
I told the doctor today, I don't know what the fuck you talking about. I'm about to live forever, nigga, cause I ain't trying to hear none of that shit you talking about. We've been talking
about the doctor you go live forever is crazy.
I'm glad you back, man. Muddy Lotus SF, what's good? What's good? Uno, how you doing?
I'm chilling, man. Chilling. Can't complain. Living this life of Pablo every day. You know what I mean?
I'm not mad at it. Thank y'all for in the chat for joining. Please share the stream if you wouldn't mind. That really, really, really helps us out.
At all times. Yeah,
we had a really dope episode yesterday, man. We missed your insight.
Boy. You missed your boy, man.
Yeah, nigga,
yeah.
I've been treating this shit like a job, but nigga, nigga got to make sure that he can.
Nigga, just lie, just lie. You know,
lie for what?
Make the chat feel like you missed it.
Nigga,
that's
fuck
it.
You mean, nigga.
That's it.
What up, Trap?
Tell nigga, I do miss the trap. I mean the chat, but shit, nigga got to go see about this health, cuz.
That part. Tell the young black men go check on their health, man. They gotta do it.
I'm gonna tell you the realest shit, man. Because in our culture, nigga be on his deathbed. Nigga, just go get some blood work. That's all I'm gonna tell y'all. You black men and women, just go get some blood work and to let you know everything ticking. Take a break off the dark liquor, the liquor period. Eat some healthy shit. Eat a salad, bitch.
Take a walk.
Hey. Take care of the temple. Please just take a break. It's cool. You're young. Enjoy your life. I didn't thrash this vessel. I'm talking about. I got a limit right now. We putting band-aids on this bitch. But yeah, hey, to the chat, man, brothers and sisters, man, go get this first step. Go get some blood work.
Whew.
That part. Trap says, "Oh shit, Mr. Cutwater is back. What up, chat? What's good, Trap? Thank you for joining."
Hey, Trap. Get with the times, young whippersnapper. I didn't let the demon cans alone.
Key in the chat, what's good? Thank you for joining. Please share the stream if you wouldn't mind. Look, man, so it's something I gotta get this off my chest, bro. I've been trying to like chill, but I gotta get this off my chest, man. Like This is so, and it's local. It's local reviews. We're reviewing local content, so it fits within the thing. It fits within our scope. But I've been watching Real Quick Those podcasts lately.
I figured that's where you was going. I figured that's where you was going. Okay.
Shout out to Real Quick Though.
That
You know what I'm
sounded like
saying?
shout out my nigga Real Quick Though.
You know, I got nothing but love for Real Quick Though. But this particular clip, I have to comment on this shit. And I'm definitely down to let my brothers hold me accountable if I'm tripping. You know what I'm saying? Like, please call me out if I'm tripping.
Are you open to us telling you tripping?
Of course.
Okay.
I might not agree with you if I don't agree with your reasoning, but I'm open to hear it. I'm open to hear it. I'm open to hear it out, though. I'm open to hear it out. You know what I'm saying?
What if it's just you tripping? What if it's just you tripping?
I need to know at least why you think I'm tripping. You know what I'm saying? But and we could take it from there. But I'm definitely open to the conversation for sure. Essence Music, what's good? Thank you for joining.
Some things you say you open to conversation, but you're not really open to conversation. It's just,
yeah, I mean, well, I'm always open to conversation if and I'm open to have my mind change if I think I'm wrong. I just don't think I'm wrong a lot. I'm gonna be real about that. But this one, I truly do. I'm open. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm watching this with an open mind, as open as I can. But I have limits. You know what I'm saying? I have limits.
Yeah, fair.
So I want to play this clip from Real Quick Though, and then I just want to comment on how I feel about, you know, overall the direction of where his podcast is going. It's his podcast. So again, I said this yesterday. I think any man can run their business the way they want to run their business. I stand on that. But there's just something.
I said I don't. So
you didn't say that. But there's just something happening in my view that that doesn't sit well with me, and I want to call it out. In love, I want to call it out.
Did you send him this so he can respond? Not in the chat, but like
I haven't sent him this particular, but I've told him how I feel for sure, and I've invited him on the show.
Okay.
To come talk about, you know.
So this is what you was wanting to talk about on mano.
It's deeper than this, but it's the
surface.
This is the surface level of it. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm gonna play it and then I'll get into where I'm coming from with it. So
Everett, 11, yo. 11. Awesome, I don't look. Awesome. Okay, so my dumb ass, I gotta have some fun with it. I gotta make some jokes. You know how you be feeling like the hero after you come out the movie? He must have been watching Dragon Ball Z or some shit. He must have watched. I want to know what movie he watched before he went to school, because this is my moment. And he then just
actually, this is the wrong clip. Let me find the right clip. This is not the right clip. Sorry, my bad.
Big Mike had asked where you was. Big Time asked where you was at.
Yeah, Big Time was sad you wasn't here, man.
I was at the doctor, cuz. Like I just you know. I got some shit going on. That's my young. I constantly share. Like, niggas don't know about support. I just press share, even if I've heard it before.
You should have said you was on the boats. You was on the boats with the Olympics. This was the entertainment showmanship.
Yeah, Cece thought she was on the boat. She thought she was on the boat. Hitting the Watusi. She did thought she was on the boat hitting the Watusi. What up, Big Time? What up, Nasty? What up, Cali Belly? What up, TJ?
If I'm on the boat off Peruvian dancing powder with some working girls, some ladies of leisure, there will be evidence. All
if you can't hit the Watusi and not film it and not send it in.
The Lord seen me on a run, nigga, and my eyes was popping, nigga. I don't give a fuck. My whole life
in my eyes, I was popping.
It was pretty lit. I was jealous. There was some jealousy there, so it was popping. All right, this is the right clip. Let me play this clip and then we'll talk about it.
There was attempt of a school shooting. One of the students disarms the student that was going to attempt the act. The kid that disarmed the kid got suspended from the school.
Of course he did. Was this in California?
I can't remember. And apologies I don't know the names. I don't like whenever I see or hear some bullshit. This is what I need to get better at. Whenever I see or hear some bullshit, I don't go I don't go look for the details because I want to stay as biased as I possibly can.
Okay, I'm gonna stop right there. And the caption for this says unbiased. He meant to say he wants to stay as unbiased as he possibly can. So I'm gonna give my thoughts, and then I just want to open it up to the panel.
What is he talking about though?
So he's specifically talking. He's specifically talking about there was a potential school shooting that was about to happen, and another kid disarmed the child that had the gun, and apparently the kid that disarmed the other kid got in trouble, and so that's what they're talking about. To me, that's less relevant than what he's.
What is his response? To that
he's saying right now, and I've heard him say this so many times that it stood out to me that I had to call it out. Okay. So what he just said is that when I see something, I don't research it, I don't look it up, I don't know about it because I want to remain as unbiased as possible. Okay. I don't know how. I'm not going to try to pretend to understand what he means when he says that. But
I think wasn't he meaning bias though? Because bias.
No, he said in the caption he wants to be as unbiased as possible. So he wants to give each side an equal. He wants to seem like he's not on either side, like he's just in the middle, and then he can make an assessment that's not
from
tampered with. Okay. First of all, so I'm very different in the sense that I don't see any value in being unbiased because that shit is a lie. Everybody has a bias. Everybody's biased. You already believe what you believe, so you're biased already. So I think that's cap off the top, but that's fine. We can put that to the side. The thing that I'm calling real quick though out about, and I hope he's in the chat. If he's not, all good. I hope he can watch this. What I'm calling real quick though out about is I need you to stop reveling in your ignorance, my nigga. It is not noble to not know something and speak on it. It's not noble to not know about something, politics specifically. But I think anything is not noble to not have any information and act like you're doing your audience or your chat a service by not having the full picture on it and then talking about it, especially when you invite somebody on who knows just enough to make you look like you're on his side. Because what I don't want to see for you real quick though is I don't want to see you turn around in a year and a half and look up and you're in a room full of white supremacists wondering how you got there. Because you didn't know about politics, you didn't know about how things work, you didn't take the time to look, and you thought it was valuable to not know anything and be unbiased. To me, being unbiased is only valuable to people who know more than you to make them comfortable. And that's who your co-host is. Your co-host is a person who will sit up and lie to you for 3 hours straight about things that he believes and make you feel like he's intelligent because you don't know nothing. And he's taking advantage of your ignorance. And I'm saying that as somebody who has been in that situation. I'm not saying that as somebody who doesn't like your podcast. I'm not saying that as somebody who doesn't want to see you win. I'm saying that as somebody who has been in your situation, who thought that, I'm just going to play it straight down the middle and people will do the same. And they're not. Nobody's doing that. Everybody, including your co-host, is very biased, including yourself. You are already biased. You already have your beliefs that are stuck in your mind. There's no such thing as being unbiased. It does not exist. There's no value in being unbiased. That's just something that people who like to debate, and especially what are the motherfuckers called? Trolls like to act like there's value in being unbiased so they can say something that triggers you, and then when you get upset about it, they can be like, look at you, you're triggered because you're emotional about the shit. When if you're human, you should be emotional about the shit. If you care, and if someone's saying something crazy, you should be triggered. You should be emotional. There is no value in being unbiased. And in fact, I personally think it's impossible to be unbiased But regardless of what you believe, I'm not even trying to sway your beliefs one way or the other. I just need you to stop acting like there is value in not knowing what you're talking about, because there is not any value in that. I don't like, I just see that leading down a very, very bad and dangerous path for you to be like, when I see something, I just read the headline and I don't look into it because I just want to come in and no, that's an excuse. That's an excuse for you to not do your research, and it's not acceptable at this day and age. At this point, this time, this day and age, it's not acceptable to me, especially if you have a platform that's growing and you're allowing the people that you're allowing on your platform. It is not acceptable to me. But I'm gonna open it up to my panel. Please let me know what you think. Am I reading too much into this? Am I tripping? Is there such thing as being unbiased? Y'all let me know.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have much to say on what you talked about because I feel like you really hit it on the mark. I think this goes to, if we're taking it outside of politics, this is kind of what I was talking about earlier when we were talking about a couple months ago. We were talking about similar aspects of trials and tribulations. Some people believe that they don't necessarily, they can live through the mistakes and they learn from the mistakes versus preventing the mistakes. And I guess this is another deep root thing that I was already talking about previous, which is do your information, know your information, do your homework before you step into the building or step onto the mic, so that you don't look ignorant and that you're not working harder, not smarter. I just don't think that it all makes sense. I think it kind of, everything that you're saying aligns where niggas was saying. I was tripping a couple months ago when I was saying, nigga, do you need to go do more work before you just go jump off the porch? And everybody was like, nah, let the nigga jump off the porch. But this is what happens when you jump off the porch without the knowledge or the information.
What specifically were you referencing during that time? Can you remind me? I'm sorry.
We were talking about his show. We were talking about how his show and how he had no structure and how he had no way of no structure and no way of how he wanted to do it. He was just trial and tribulating. So he was just gonna do the event, and everybody was just like, yeah, nigga, just do it. And I was the one that was like, no, you need to have information. You need to know what you're doing prior to doing that. And everybody was saying that I was crashing out because I was saying that the nigga needs to do. Big Mike, you remember, right?
That's why I'm shaking my head, bro.
I do remember that conversation. Like,
because this was kind of the point of, this was the same thing. It's not as deep, but it's the same situation. Like, if we don't do our homework, if we don't know it's ignorant to talk about something you don't know nothing about. So as soon as politics are brought up, I just shut up. Like when you came to the show and you were talking politics with June, everyone that had no idea about politics got the fuck up and walked off camera in the middle of our show. Like, y'all got it. Like when Graham comes through, I fuck with Graham tough, but I don't know enough information to challenge Graham. So if I'm not interviewing Graham coming to my space and just being able to talk free is a disservice to my community, because I'm not able to challenge Graham and be like, hey, yo, nah, nigga, we this is that, because I'm just not educated in that. So I just feel like people need to be okay with not knowing. And I feel like people just aren't okay with not knowing.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like motherfuckers are too okay with not knowing. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I hear what you're saying, Uno, and I do agree with you. I think it's a little less serious when it comes to throwing events and shit like that. Like, I see why. I see your perspective.
Thought process, though,
right?
Yeah,
the thought process I agree with, for sure.
So I used to do with what the homie Real Quick does now. We're Real Quick though do now. I used to interview, and I learned a lot from the Lord. I learned a lot from co-hosts. I learned a lot from my homies behind the scenes that want to see me do better, right? You can never speak on what you don't know, right? So to come in with that is just ignorant in itself. But at the same time, I'm not bashing the homie. I kind of felt like I always just press like on his stuff just to support the homie, you know, to push in the algorithm. But I remember one time that Uno had asked him, do he write the jokes down? And he said, no, he be freestyling. So I remember when I used to freestyle, and it'll hit sometimes when you're in the zone, but you can never come and talk about something on a platform and they respect your platform and you don't know what you're talking about. So not to disrespect the homie, but I've been corrected. It's one of the main reasons I fell out with the nigga Poetic Flacco, bro. Just lying. Like it's part of the content now, bro, of laziness and sloppiness, just to talk about something because that's what's popping right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I think Flacco is a great example of that. Flacco tries to be he tries to pretend like he's unbiased when he is clearly anti-black. You feel what I'm saying? So he throws rocks and hides his hands all the time. Like
he throws rocks and hides his hands, and the LA gang members are protecting him. Right? Like the thing about that nigga, bro, and me knowing him on the level, as in like the Lord knows, like being in a space at one time, like really trying to go with it. Straight lace no chases where it's at right now because of my morals of the streets. A lot of people don't know this motherfucker was popping, thanks to the Lord. Straight lace no chase was popping. And not to get off track what I'm saying, the reason it's not popping like it used to be because I am from the streets and I couldn't do the show.
I mean, you still got more subscribers. You still got thousands of subscribers still to this day.
And they still want it, but I just had to reform what I wanted to do. And it comes from that sloppiness, lying, not being prepared, right? Or talking about something I don't want to talk about just because it's content, right? Like the homie hit me today, right? And asked me, hey, bro, why you not on the Cardi B and Nicki Minaj? I said, because I stay out of bitches' business, nigga. And like in real life. He said, what? I said, yeah, nigga, you the same type of nigga that be in your bitch business and her girlfriend's business. I'm not that nigga. I said, I stay out of bitches' business. He was like, he just looked at me. I'm like, that's just how I was raised.
Yeah.
But back to what I was saying, not to get off the nigga, shout out to my homie real quick though. But I think that no, you're not tripping. You asked that question, right? No, you're not tripping. And a lot of things you do is out of care. And you've always shot out Black Truffle TV and want to see that nigga win. We all want to see each other win, especially the ones that support, right? But it's just a gentle way to say tighten up, bro. Like my nigga, let me tell you something. There's a nigga, my homie from SAC, King Deezy, the one I post all the time on my story.
Yeah.
That nigga he's one of the main ones that makes me fact check everything I say because he know what I be on. You know what I'm saying? Dope. And he be like, Big Mike, where did you get it from? Or I'll say something, guess what he'll do? He'll go right to Google, right? And he'll tell me if I'm right or if I'm wrong. Now, a lot of niggas that take it like this, right? When you're wrong, oh, nigga, what you do all that for? No, he's trying to help me, right? He's trying to help
but that's
me.
my point. That's my point. There are too many tools at our disposal to check and see if what is being said on our platforms are true or not for us to just be like, I'm not checking. I'm not looking into it.
I do want to challenge you a little bit on the bias, non-bias thing, though. Just to have the argument. I do feel like outside of this particular topic, right? I don't want to harp on this topic that he's talking about. I do feel like you should come into a thing unbiased. Now, people do have their prejudice, which I think you're kind of using as the bias word, because when you give me information, when you're telling me something that's going on in your life, and you need my advice for something, I'm coming from the information that you're giving me. Right. It's not coming from a biased perspective. Now, I do have my prejudice that every human has. I think that's what you were alluding to. So I think those are different than bias, because I feel like you should be unbiased when we're having some type of when we're having the conversation of my top five, right? When we're having the conversation with your top five of LA rappers.
What up, JP?
You were naming yours. So I'm never going to be like, it's bias, right? Like that's your bias, prejudice. This is yours. Now, when we're talking about top five of LA of all time, that now comes from an unbiased perspective. So I don't want to hear somebody that shouldn't be in the top five listed in the top five when we're talking about that. You get what I'm trying to say? Like,
I get what you're saying, but I think let me differentiate, because you're talking about something that's purely opinion based. I'm talking about things that are factually based, right? Like there's true things and there's false things. When it comes to opinion about top five rappers, there is no true or false other than like record sales, right? Like we could say Dr. Dre is the greatest of all time because of everything he's done for the culture. I may not agree with that in my opinion, and I think that's fine. That's a healthy argument, right?
Yeah.
That's fine to have biases, and I even think there are instances where you can be unbiased, right? Like if I'm telling you about my love life and you don't know my girl, you can be unbiased about that because you don't know her. You know what I'm saying? So so that there are situations where biases don't come into play. But when we're talking about things that are like black and white, things that are like, you're a racist and you're trying to tell me as a racist why I as a black person should value your racist opinion.
All right, let me ask you a more personal question. That's like a direct question.
Mm-hmm.
What happened? Because before this clip, I assume you wanted to talk to him about this thing prior already, right? Like there was something that you saw,
or is it the individual?
The individual, the topics that are brought up, something triggered you to want to talk about it before this clip dropped.
Yeah.
What was that you feel like he was swayed or biasly or unbiased, or he shouldn't be unbiased? I guess is where I'm asking, because I didn't hear his example, right? Like I didn't hear what he was trying to explain on how he was unbiased. I didn't get it.
So he said he had the same thing when his co-host came on, when the Charlie Twerk situation happened. He had his co-host come on and lie for 3 hours straight about how Charlie Twerk is not racist and how basically black people need to, anyone that says he's racist is not being honest, and all the shit that all the people that are fans of that guy said.
White guy pretty much came out and said that Charlie Kirk was not a racist.
Yeah.
Went real quick though, right there. Real quick though was
doing the whole, well, I don't know anything about politics, so I'm just gonna listen to what you have to say and take it in honestly. And that to me was just like, nigga, you are just literally letting somebody who does not have your best interest at heart come on your platform and spew lies for hours straight, my nigga. That shit is crazy.
I can't argue that. So let me, you can't argue that. Like,
let me ask a question: Is this co-host the white dude that I constantly seeing him with? Right.
So he is a co-host or he's a guest?
I mean, he's been on multiple. He's been on the show for weeks and weeks. So I think he's a co-host.
Okay, because I don't want to put that on him. What I'm trying to ask is: this the same white nationalist that he wants you to speak with?
Yes.
Okay, so now let me get this off. Right.
Hold on. Okay,
cuz.
my bad.
Let me tell you something, Keyway. Cuz you are super out of pocket, sitting down, having conversation with the Woods, and you know what I'm talking about, cuz. We do not have nothing to talk about, cuz. And I say this with all respect, cuz I want to see you win. That is not it, cuz. And you know what I'm saying in so many words, cuz you even having cuz on your platform, reoccurring, and you know his stance, cuz that Wood is laughing in your face. Stop, knock that shit off, cuz. We do not spread with the Woods. We ain't got nothing to talk about, cuz.
So this is a real, like, it's documented that this nigga is like, it's documented.
I mean, look, he says, look,
allegedly.
If you say all the things that the racists say, what else?
They cover it. Okay,
no,
but this is documented that he's
person? No, is this the same person that he wanted you to sit down with?
Yeah, this is the same person he wanted me to sit down and debate. And I looked at this person's, all of his posts, all of the things he says, and it's no different than what all the other racists say. You know what I'm saying? Now, and he's using real quick though, as a cudgel to say he's not racist. You feel what I'm saying? And that's where it becomes diabolical work. And real quick though is allowing that shit to happen. And he's saying,
I don't think the homie's allowing it.
Well, he is. He is. Fully ignorant is
no, cuz on everything, Keyway, I'm gonna let you get it off, right? I don't think cuz cuz is, I'm not trying to call cuz slow. I don't think cuz is picking up on it, cuz. Cuz is really going with a move, content. But like Philly said yesterday, nigga, fuck all the content if it's bullshit. And you being a black man sitting down with a motherfucker that don't have no intentions for your best interest, but other than you having the cameras, the space, the time, the followers to spit his rhetoric, bro, then that's where I'm at with it, bro. But I'm gonna say again, and I'm gonna repeat it. As a comrade, you my comrade, cuz, and we black before we was comrades, cuz. You and him have nothing to talk about. And I was really sitting back because I know my nigga Lord. I'm getting to know my nigga Uno. Bro, and I know Uno now. Now I don't know no cuz, but nigga, this ain't it, cuz. This ain't
and
it.
I've never hated on Quick, and I won't hate on Quick. I'm not hating on this nigga, but we have to get to a point as fuck a black man, as human beings, as adult human beings. Y'all have, and you as someone with children, I don't even develop nobody else's brain. I don't have kids. You know what I'm saying? You develop other people's brains. You have children. You cannot be used as a token of white supremacy and allow your ignorance to make that and allow yourself to believe that your ignorance is some sort of tool that's getting you ahead in the game when you're being used as a tool. And
So
that's where I'm at with it.
So this was deja vu, and I knew I wasn't tripping. So this is deja vu, and I've watched the Joe Budden podcast. I'm gonna send you a clip real quick. It's long, so we don't have to watch the whole thing. But you can cut it off.
Where you send it in?
I'm gonna text it to you.
Okay.
Mark Lamont Hill. If y'all don't know who Mark Lamont Hill, he's a Democrat, known political black man. He used to be on Fox Center, all that. He's now on Joe Budden's podcast. Yeah. He was invited to Pierce Morgan to talk about to sit on a panel with a known racist. Yeah, and the racist
I saw
was
that. I did
crazy.
See that. Yeah.
This is Joe's reaction. What Joe is saying is the same thing that Sanctus is saying, is the same thing that I am now saying. So that's why I needed to, I was tripping because I was like, I heard this before. So I need to get the clip out. So this is the clip of that. Yeah, and sure. I agree totally with that.
And then I knew I wasn't tripping. I eased up in it because I didn't just want to jump off because I left to change spaces, right? But I've been knowing my nigga Lord for so long, I had already put in my head, but I didn't want to come off this rhetoric with how I'm so passionate right now, nigga. And regardless of my feelings, I've been going through some shit, nigga, low-key thing. But look, cuz, I'm going to tell you again, cuz, we have nothing to sit down and talk with these motherfuckers about. Cuz, I do not play with the, I do not play with them, cuz.
It's crazy. And the shit that he was saying, it was just lie after lie after lie after lie, nigga.
Honkies about nothing that got going on with us, cuz.
But let's check this out and then we'll continue.
Space with someone who proudly says, I think black people are niggers. I think this 5-year-old autistic kid is a nigger. I respect my right of free speech to be able to call y'all niggers.
What up, Gerald? What up, Emmanuel?
There is not, for me, I'm not telling nobody else how to
Can I
move.
respond to you after you finish?
For me, there isn't a scenario you could create where that person has the opportunity.
I think we got soft, man. I watch Phil Donahue. I watch a lot of people from back in the days put different people to debate.
You're naming a white man.
Huh? Excuse me?
You're naming a white man.
All right.
But you do that a lot where you compare us to what white people do, and I'm not going to do that with you.
I don't give a... It's not about that. What I'm saying is that we got soft when it comes to content. You're always just trying to, don't put yourself in that position when back in the day, society started like that. Niggas, people will put two people on the opposite side to have conversations. Malcolm X, you can talk about Malcolm X, you can talk about whomever. That happens. He didn't do nothing wrong. And it happens. And now it's like, you can't be frowned upon. You did what you're supposed to do. You handled it how you're supposed to handle it. You're going to be in the room with some of these people. Some of these people gain so much popularity, they're going to be in the same room as you.
See, I think we got soft by...
It's either you get up and you walk away.
I think we got soft by letting Nazis and racists have let's hear their side.
Yeah. No. That part. That's the part right there for me. That's the fucking part right there. I don't need to hear a fucking Nazi and racist side. There's nothing that they have to say that's of value. Period. If you fucking hate immigrants because they're brown and you don't want them in your country and you want to fucking kill them, if you hate black people because they're black and you want to kill them, I don't need to fucking hear your side. I don't give a fuck if you think I'm biased or triggered. I'm triggered. I'm triggered by you. Yes. Fuck you. Yes. Crazy. That shit is crazy work. That's crazy work.
Hey, and you know what? I hella like. Hey, Uno, tell me what the white boy's name right there.
That's Parks.
I fuck with him, because
one of the best engineers in hip hop.
Like he's an ally. When I've never believed in allies, he is one, right? Let me tell y'all something, bro. It's different when there's multiple different worlds, right? But that world I've been in, as speaking to the blacks, bro, y'all have to get away from that shit. That nigga King Flips pisses me off, right? Because nigga, what are you talking about? What are you talking about, nigga? No, the reason what's wrong with you niggas is what Joe said, nigga. Fuck what they talking about, nigga. Fuck what they talking about. You still a nigga. You the hard R, nigga. I don't give a fuck how much money you niggas up there getting, cuz you not supposed to do none of that shit. And that's what niggas hate about me. They be like, oh, cuz institutionalized, cuz this and the third. No, cuz let me tell you something, bro. I do not let them speak or have a voice or not pop them in their mouth playing with me. But there's niggas like you that come around and be like, no, there's money on the floor.
Yeah, and Willis says we should be, right. Like this is what I'm really irritated by, is that everybody that believes that there's value in having pointless conversations with people who are never going to change their mind. There's no value in that, right?
I want y'all to hear what Mark just did say. If we can get to it, I don't want to.
Yeah, I'm gonna continue on. I just want to. So there is no value. If you know I hate Mexicans and you're Mexican, there's no value, and I don't. I just want to be clear. I'm just saying this as an example. But if you think I hate Mexicans and you're Mexican, there's no point in you sitting down with me and talking to me about why I think you should let me hate you.
That's why I'm in the middle though. I'm in the middle though. That's why I hear you, and you're right, But I disagree with that rhetoric, right? Because if a thought process of thinking versus knowing is different, right? So I agree with you 100% if it's the knowing factor of it versus if you think I hate you, sit down with me and have an understanding that and see if I do hate you, right? I don't think that that's wrong.
I agree with you, but if I look at your history and you've said things that make me believe unequivocally that you hate me, there's now if you said things that are questionable that I'm on the fence and I need clarity about, let's have a conversation. But that's not Charlie Twerk's. That was not what Charlie Twerk was doing. You feel what I'm saying? So
you know the biggest thing from that, bro, to like not really know who Cuz was, is the whole Martin Luther King comparison to that man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then like y'all ain't been talking this. Like your white kids say they have a dream.
Yeah. You know I mean, for me, the craziest thing was, as somebody who does not give a shit about sports, I remember, I'm old enough to remember vividly when football was talking about, we don't want to be political. Don't kneel because we don't want to be political. And then they honored this nigga.
No, the NFL didn't. No, I'm trying to tell you, they didn't. That's the biggest thing right now, that the NFL didn't honor him.
Well, the NFL
and the Major League Baseball did, and a couple teams did.
Well, the NFL did because they had him come out and walk out on national television.
No,
not Charlie Proof, Trump. I don't know about Charlie.
I'm talking about in depth. You know what I'm saying?
As an organization, they didn't, but certain teams did, and they allowed that shit.
We talking about Trump or we talking about Proof?
Both of them qualified.
They did support Trump.
Both of them qualified.
They did support Trump. The national NFL national organization supported Trump.
Factual.
They did.
Yeah. And most of the owners did. Yeah, they definitely did.
They did, and they told when you got to remember, this nigga was president twice. So you got to remember when they was kneeling.
Yeah, you're right.
When they was kneeling, he was president, and the nigga said, "I'm coming to the game, and if them niggas kneel in front of me, them niggas ain't pussy if they kneel in front of me." And all them niggas kneeled in front of that nigga. They supported that nigga. Maybe not
Emmanuel sings "I Could Never Hate Mexicans." I just knew that. I knew that example would hit harder because there's way more Mexicans than black people in the audience. But that was just an example. I love Mexicans, just to be clear.
Roger Goodell was shaking hands with Trump. That's the nigga. That's
most of the NFL owners love that nigga. Love him to death. Let's continue, and then we'll close out the
soft. No, that is soft. All right, but the powers that may be are the one in power and the ones with the attention that can get you to spread your rhetoric around or defend the culture.
Mark,
so sometimes you have to take that stand and say, "I'm going in here to defend our culture," and it shouldn't be frowned upon on a man that goes in there and defend the culture.
You can't have a conversation by yourself, though.
You guys,
some of these folks is not trying to have a conversation. People always want to cower,
but flip. Oh, come on. I'm going to save my face. Not you. I'm not making fun of y'all. But
I don't think you're wrong. I'm just trying to tell you that the other side of that, somebody like that dude, he ain't trying to have a conversation.
I don't know anything about him. But the first time I heard about him is when Joe did that for this shit.
But everything you see from him does not show he's trying to have a conversation. If two people want to have a conversation, I want to hear your side, I want to hear your side, that's one thing.
Got it.
If I'm in here, because now in this level of content world is something different. I got to do the extras to go. I got to, it might not even be shit I believe. I just got to do the extras so I can be seen. I'm not trying to have a conversation. I'm not trying to hear you out.
Why?
Mark, let me ask you a
question. Because y'all come in here and stand on content over everything.
So a lot of times, I'm the only one that do that. And
that's not true.
This is a foolish angle.
That's not true.
He adopts
some of these niggas believe in content over anything. Yes. So as loud and dumb as I could be, it's gonna get picked up by the network. So they running with it.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Mark, I don't believe in that.
Mark, let me ask you a question.
I don't believe in that.
Let me ask you a question. When you saw the panel, and I know that a bunch of things, went through your head as to whether or not you should participate. Did it cross your mind that if I leave, then this panel, like there will be no proper representative of somebody who's intellectual, scholarly, and can articulate the points, the being on the right side of history? Yeah. Did you think that if you weren't part of this conversation, that it would just be
them?
Exactly, and it would be derailed by the racist bitch.
You can't argue with fools.
I have thought that before, and that's been an argument that a lot of us use to go to these places that we want to be, and I think sometimes we use it to let ourselves off the hook. Like, I can always convince myself that there's value in me being there, and for any of us, our presence is added value. But sometimes we don't want to legitimize those spaces with our presence.
Yeah.
There's a lot of factors, and everything y'all said is connected. There is the content thing. When I go on Peers, 3 or 4 million people see it. Those 3 or 4 million people then often come to my YouTube channel. They then watch the stuff that I have to say.
And that is how the game is typically played.
Yes. He also lets me cut down the clips and put it on, and reposition so I get paid from doing it. I mean, there is an angle to it both politically and financially that I don't want to be dishonest about. But then the other part of it for me is I do see myself as an educator. And I do think that intervening in those spaces and having a conversation that people otherwise won't hear does matter. But there has to be a line. For me, Candace is like that line.
That's the point. Right? There has to be a line. That's the point. And like for me, I've said this a lot. That's my issue with the whole streaming culture overall, is the content over everything aspect is dangerous to our people. That's not dangerous for white people. It's dangerous for everybody else. Everybody else that's not white, content over everything is a dangerous premise, because you will put yourself and your own people at risk for the potential to go viral and the potential to make a couple dollars. And that's crazy to me, especially when you have children, black children at that. That's where I'm at. So I'm not here to say believe this way or believe that way. I am here to say, know what the fuck you're talking about. Stop reveling in your ignorance. If you don't know something, I would say this to real quick though. You weren't born knowing how to shoot a podcast. You weren't born knowing how to mic up a podcast. You learned that. I don't know how you learned that, whether you learned it on YouTube videos, whether you had somebody come and teach you. You took the time and learned how to do that shit. And that's pretty fucking complicated. Most people can't plug in the wires and make it all work together. It's complicated. And you learned how to do that. Do the same thing for politics. Do the same thing for shit
you're gonna have the conversation.
If you're gonna have that conversation, or don't talk about it at all.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? But to let somebody who is clearly using you as a tool to come on your platform and make you look the way he's making you look, and you don't even understand how he's making you look because you don't know.
So
you don't
wouldn't
understand the
sit
dog
down-
whistles.
So let me ask you a question. You're not
Mhm.
gonna sit down. You wouldn't sit down if he asked you to sit down with them.
I'll sit down real quick though.
Him too.
No.
Or
No.
what? That's what I just said. We ain't got nothing to talk about.
I like he believes what he's been very I've watched enough of him on Real Quick Those podcasts to know he believes what he believes. He has threatened violence against people who believe differently. He said he's willing to go to people's house and take them out. He said he has their information. He's willing to get people's information and
Who
get them.
said this?
Real Quick Those co-hosts has said this.
I told the homie when he asked me to sit down with him, cuz, and I'm gonna tell you like this, not to expose
Somebody, why he sitting there? Why he got this nigga?
When Charlie Twerk died, his co-host said, "We know where you. If you've said anything negative about this man, we know where you live. I was in the war. I was in the on his Instagram. I think it's still posted there. I was in the army. I know I'm skilled at weapons. I will come to your house and take you out."
I'm lost. I'm
there
sure.
goes that fact checking. There go that fact checking. Uno going right over there. Hey, that's why I love my nigga. Uno gonna go right over there. Fact check. Oh, you said what, cuz? You said what? Look, look. I'm gonna shut up for the rest of it. We don't have nothing to talk to these honkies about nothing, cuz.
And yo, and I'm not even taking it that far. I fuck with my white people. I fuck with my white people. But look, if you come up in black spaces,
if talk to you honkies about nothing,
if you come in black spaces trying to use our platform to further your agenda,
it's about to make me laugh.
I'm gonna call you out. Even if the host of the platform you're going to can't call you out, I'm gonna call you out. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's just what the fuck it is. So real quick though, I still believe he's entitled to do whatever the fuck he wants to do with his platform. 100%. Green Room TV, what's good? He can do whatever the fuck he wants to do. I'm begging this nigga, learn about what the fuck you're talking about, or don't talk about it. Like,
I'm getting more information, and the more information I get, I'm opposite of Sanctus, and I'm opposite of Sanctus in the sense of, nigga, if you don't stop, what are you doing? If you don't stop, you look crazy. You look crazy. No, not anyway. This is my nigga. I love my nigga.
I know that's your nigga.
He about to be a recurring. We in the works of some shit. But this is crazy. This is crazy. You look. That sounds absolutely crazy. That's sitting down, sitting next to a nigga who is spitting in your face publicly, and you can't even see it to spit back. Is absolutely absurd.
Wild.
Hey,
Wild.
So this is the thing. If you ain't checked the chat, right? Then the YA baby trap guy told you. Matter of fact, this what you do. Real quick though. Have that nigga be a co-host when I come sit down with you real soon. So I slap the shit out that homie. Nigga ain't never gonna talk to Big Mike.
You gonna slap that nigga? There's a video that's going viral. There's the Young Boy concert. The Young Boy concert. Some nigga walked out the Young Boy concert. He was free dirt, free dirt. They slapped that nigga back there and packed that
nigga out. Uno. Keep it real though. So I had to look at it, and shout out to my nigga Stay Up Tay from Detroit, right? He really loved Tap the nigga. Because look,
he mushed him. He even really slapped him for real. He mushed him in the back of the head too.
But,
I'm like, you should have really slapped Five. You from behind, you could have gave that nigga the ooey wop, nigga. And then the nigga didn't even really beat the nigga up. But it's cool.
They beat that old nigga up though. They did beat that old.
For that nigga seat, they beat that nigga.
Hey, anyway, but I tell you what, and the nigga after they didn't do nothing to him and jumped him 4 or 5 niggas, he said, and it's still free smart. I said, yeah, nigga, you got yours off.
Yeah, so I mean that's where I'm at with it, and I just want to be clear. I'm saying all this with love. You know what I'm saying? Like it's no love lost between Real Quick though. I just don't want to see him, look up
and
be
take it that way either. He ain't gonna take it that way. No, he gonna listen. He gonna do it.
And I've texted him on the side how I feel. So this is not me like dropping it out of nowhere. He knows how I feel about this shit 100%. But he doesn't know how I feel about him saying I I don't know anything, and I think that's valuable for an unbiased.
That's
We've
ignorant.
never had that conversation. So
That's willful ignorance. You can't just be walking around being willfully ignorant. That's just as bad as you shooting a nigga to me. Like if you willfully ignorant and you could have learned the information, but you're choosing not to. That
Crazy.
It's different when you know the information and you make your decisions, right?
Yeah.
If you're just choosing to not know the information and standing on the corner and being like, yeah, well, I didn't know. Nigga, yes, you did.
Right, right.
Yes, you did. You did know. You just didn't care for when a nigga challenged you to stand in that fight, but you knew what you was doing.
And that's exactly my point, is like you try to use ignorance as a shield, and that strategy is we're beyond that. We're way beyond that. You can't do that no more.
I do want to ask quick before we get out of here, because it's gonna be quick.
Yeah.
Big Mike did touch on it a little bit, but we can't not do our job. It's the hottest shit in the world right now.
It is.
What do we feel about this Nicki and Cardi shit? Like, it's been years. It's been going on. They still going today. This shit been going on for 3 days straight, 4 days straight. How do we feel about it
today? I didn't even what. So give us the background and what happened today, Adam.
I'm gonna send you everything right now, Lord.
Yeah, I'm not the best. I'm not the best on it, but all I know is when Cardi dropped her album, Nicki released her album date, which is in March, that day that the album came out, and then she's been on a Twitter rant about Cardi B, the whole like just going crazy. Cardi B then responded, "I'm not about to read these tweets because they really messy, but they just been going back and forth, kind of really crazy at each other, putting each other's business out. Cardi B
talking about each other's kids, shit like that.
Exactly. Yeah. So, but they're still going at it today. Like nothing, no new major news dropped today, but same shit. They still. Cardi was like, "It's gonna be my last tweet," and proceeded to tweet 7 times more. So it's like, I don't know. I just want to ask my guys what y'all think about the. Yeah. Really, I really don't care about the drama. I really want to ask you niggas about
I already said what I said, cuz.
Should we fuck the drama though?
Yeah.
Are we responsible for allowing I don't want to ask this question for the conversation.
Go ahead.
Are we responsible or is it should we take responsibility as fans for allowing druggies to have a platform?
No, you allow my drug ass to have a platform. Fuck no. What you mean? I'm on narcotics.
But if you crash out, nigga, like Krishan Rock, right? Like look at it from a Krishan Rock point of view.
It's different by Krishan Rock. That bitch.
Why though?
Why is that different?
Why?
Bro, we're talking about
they're the same person, just less talent. But why?
Hold on. You talking about Nicki, Cardi, and Krishan are the same person?
Damn near.
I think so. I would agree with that. I would fully agree
minus the talents, like all talent levels are different.
Oh, wait, hold on. Then
what's the difference?
Right there, the talents alone are separate. They're not the same bitches.
But so we grace. Okay, so I guess my question to you is, if y'all were football coaches and y'all had or radio execs or however you want to put it, and you had a talent, a person that you invested in, and they just fuck off. They just do complete. They just jackasses, but they're amazing talent. Do you give grace? Do you guys give grace?
To me, to Cardi B, yes. When the bitch got on Twitter yesterday, she said, "You know what? all these deals I got and sponsors I got, I'm gonna leave this shit alone, right?" That bitch Nicki and Krishan, bye, right?
But they needed to continue.
Wait, so then who? And whose side? Like whose side are you on? The side of anybody, Big Mike, or you don't care? Like whose side are you on?
You know whose side I'm on.
Well, it's hard to be on
Barty.
Nicki's side. It's hard to be. It's hard to be on Nicki's side, even if you're a fan of Nicki, right? Because she she's crashing out at everybody. She's literally going off on everybody about everything, and it seems that her love for women. If it's not her being in the number one spot, she has a problem with you.
Fact.
And that's have been the consistent for years. So
she's turned on literally every female rapper she's turned on.
Every single one. So it's hard to be on her side, but
bro, they did a list yesterday of everybody that she talked about yesterday, right? And then when she woke up this morning, she threw up the white flag, right? Get that bitch 5 hours, she was right back tripping.
Yeah, I mean, to me, also, she's just she's a reckless crash out. You know what I'm saying? So, like, it's not like Nicki just crashes out and, like, pulls herself down. She got to take Rock Nation with her. She got to take Travis Scott with her. She got to take, like, and then she turns around and does the same things that she was crying about. She turns around and puts out bundles. You know what I'm saying? Like,
hey, you know what? That Rock Nation shit is in the dirt, right? This bitch has really shot herself in the foot, right? Like, I've been paying attention to it. But like I say, I stay out of bitches' business. But when Cardi B dropped the mic and then, like, apologized to her sponsors and the bitch just want to talk, I know bad mental health. I know drug abuse and come downs. I know when you do not need to be online. I know when there's a lot of truth in joking, right?
I'll take it further. Any rapper that has ever had two personalities, whether Slim Shady and Marshall Mathers or Nicki and Roman or any one of them niggas are drug addicts and crazy people, my nigga.
Hey,
like,
you know what made me think about something, cuz? When she said the barbs and the beehive were fighting, right? No, the beehive and the bars were fighting, right? But Nicki and the bars were fighting, and Beyonce is somewhere taking care of her kids.
Chilling. Exactly.
This all sounds like all the conversations we've had on this topic multiple times in the past. This sounds like the Britney Spears.
Mm-hmm.
This sounds on the stance that I'm always preaching with the little $2, 2 cent, what the nigga, little 2 bands
from the Bay, yeah.
Like, it's just always the stance that I'm always preaching. We love to see people demise. We love to see people be menaces. We praise menaces. We praise things that shouldn't be praised, bro. And
we prop up the people we know are gonna crash out the hardest. Exactly. That's what we do.
Just to see them crash out.
Just to see the show. That's what we do.
And just to let y'all know, thank y'all. I appreciate y'all.
We're all white bears. If you don't know what white bear is, y'all go watch Black Mirror season 2. Season 2, the episode is called White Bear. We're all white bears. We all just bring out our phones when niggas are going through manic, and we don't do nothing but just.
I mean, yo.
Hey, the Rich Gannon, Big Mike crash out's coming soon. Keep throwing gas on the fire.
I mean, I think, the Kendrick crash out is going to be the craziest. Because the Kendrick crash out is going to be the craziest. They watch when he makes one mistake, they gonna want to see this nigga fall. So especially because his mistake is gonna come in the midst of not a fully Nazi-fied America, and that's gonna be nuts.
When he makes a mistake, I'm of stabbing the nigga.
He's gonna have a fully Nazi-fied mistake in Nazi America, and they're gonna want to see this nigga crash out in ways that, like, I can't believe. Last thing, I actually did want to say this. So I think we talked about Bad Baby at the Super Bowl. I don't know if you were here when we talked about
Bad
Bunny. Bad Bunny, not Bad Baby. Bad Baby would be wild at the Super Bowl. Bad Bunny, but
up, nigga, what?
That song is hard. That song is hard. But Trump said he's gonna send ICE to the Super Bowl. Did y'all hear that?
My girl said that to me.
He said he's sending ICE to the Super Bowl.
No, hold on. Homeland Security said it after ICE, and then the NFL responded to, "We got our own security." So it's about to be some shit.
Yeah, I mean, that's some shit we never seen before, man. Like, I guess my question is, like, if we see ICE raid the Super Bowl, then is there any excuse?
You can't raid the Super Bowl though. Like
that's what they would be doing though. That's what they would be doing.
But that's basically what the NFL said. Like, once Homeland Security released a statement, and they released a statement like, "Come on now, like
you can get niggas outside, but you can't raid the Super Bowl. Like you're not about to go in the middle of the game and start snatching niggas out the stands. Like
Look,
you're not.
yo, I mean,
I don't know what.
I didn't think we'd ever. I never thought we'd see troops in American cities, bro. So I'm just
like Ford kept telling me yesterday. I want to never. This is where I would never say never, but if that happens. That's some Bane ass shit. We are in the do you remember the last Batman where that nigga
hell
Bane,
yeah.
We are some Bane
I was born
shit.
in the darkness.
Yeah. Some Bane ass shit.
Yo, so at that point, if that happens, can we then throw out the I'm not biased, I need to hear both sides shit? Like
if that happens, the whole world's about to break loose. I don't think it's not even about what the fuck Real Quick though is talking about. Like the world. Well, yeah, nigga, the world will go crazy.
Know the stage of the NFL. Let Homeland Security and Trump fuck up the halftime show.
I mean, and look, and they not lying. I've been to the Super Bowl. The security is no joke.
Like what? You ain't about to just walk in there and just grab niggas? Like that's crazy.
ICE clearly does not give a fuck though. That's my point.
Outside, yeah, you can't come on private property and just do what you want, nigga, because you ICE.
Oh, and it's LA,
Yeah, it could get ugly.
Let ICE and Homeland Security fuck up the halftime show. If y'all think that 1992 Rodney King riot shit was something to on TV, yeah, bring your punk ass up in there with them masks.
What's the over under that? Okay, rating the halftime show, I think that's out of the question. But what's the over under that they sit outside and start arresting people on the way out?
Plus 500. Plus 500.
Yeah, that's
a good bet. That's a good bet.
That's a good bet. You're gonna be rich off that. The underdog. No, you're not gonna be rich because that's a given. You ain't gonna be rich. That's a given.
Even that on its own is nuts. That's nuts.
That's why I said plus 500. Yeah, niggas ain't even gonna touch that bet.
It's gonna be negative 500. It's a given. Nigga. That's a certified. That's a certified.
Damn. I hope that doesn't happen. But if that happens,
it's happening.
Hey, nigga, Uno, negative 5,000.
If that happens, I need everybody to shut the fuck up. And I need real quick though to fire his co-host immediately if that fire that nigga immediately if that happens.
That's like saying the Eagles ain't gonna win the Super Bowl. Come on now, I'm telling you now, man, that's gonna happen.
But
what you just say?
The Eagles.
No.
Right now, the way it's looking.
Right now. I got somebody out of my division, and it's not the Raiders, so I'm just gonna keep it to myself.
Okay, yeah, keep that tight.
All right, well, I'm finna go fuck up this Jersey Mike sandwich. So y'all.
I'm about to go to sleep. I've been outside all day dealing. Hey, these white people poked me so much today. Look, they get
goddamn. Oh, they bled you to death, man. Shit.
No, they've been bleeding me. They've been bleeding me for 3 days straight. I don't even want to show you my arms in the back of my anyway.
Yeah, it's gonna be a bigger Super Bowl. This is gonna be the biggest Super Bowl of all time. Niggas gonna tune in just to see what's gonna happen. For sure. This is gonna be major.
OJ case.
Yeah, this is gonna be major. But Big Mike, let the people know how they can support what you got going on, man.
Hey man, this Big Mike though, man. Straight lace, no chase around all platforms, man. SCRA, man. Like them niggas in the Bay do. Like ISO Speed just said, man. Figure 8 sideshow shit, man. Catch me right here, man. Mondays or Friday at 5 o'clock and whenever we done cutting up. I got some shirts for sale. I'm gonna post a promotional tomorrow. Take these off my hands and catch me right here, man. With Uno. You know that Bass album's on the way. From 7 Records, man. Oh, Phyllis Driller on the way. 7 Records, right? Right here at 5 o'clock. And Lord Sanchez, the Kid KO, man, from Connected Coast Radio.
Yes, sir. Uno, let the people know how they can support you.
Yes, sir, man. Make sure you tap into the Patreon, patreon.com/7pn. Make sure you go get that new Bats album. Make sure you go follow Phyllis Driller so you can go get the updates from Back from the Dirt 2. That shit is on the way. And we got some very, very special information coming very soon. So keep your eyes and your ears wide open. And I'm here Monday through Friday with the gang. You hear me?
Yes, sir. I appreciate y'all. See y'all tomorrow, all right?
I'll see you tomorrow, brother.
Yes, sir. CTC Radio, the only radio station committed to the coast. My name is the Holy Lord Sanctus, God of the Coast, your host on the only radio station playing 805 hip hop and R&B every Monday through Friday at 5 p.m. Pacific time. If you like what we do and you want to support, then make sure you visit the website connect.club and become a member. That's connxct.club. We have free memberships, but the paid memberships help us the most. We have $3 and $7 a month memberships, but even if you join for free, that helps us too. If you don't want to do any of that, that's fine. Just make sure you hit the like button if you're watching on YouTube, hit the notification bell, subscribe, leave a comment, share the podcast with somebody. All of that really, really helps us out. And we greatly appreciate it. We'll be back tomorrow night, 5 p.m. Pacific time. More news, more updates, and more shit to talk. I hope everybody has a great night, and I'll see you tomorrow. Deuces.
Me in the city is wifed up. When I'm outside, they get hyped up. Tell all these rappers to pipe down. They upset they ain't doing it like us. Diamonds is dancing like Mike Jack. You see all of my fingers is iced up. Pack up these niggas in zigzags and I light them up and get high as fuck. Niggas claim they got all the sticks, but they rolling around with their safety on. Funny niggas, they comedians. They be wildin' out, call them Atheon. Shift key, niggas all cap. They ain't on the shit that they say they on. Top 2 and I'm not 2, motherfucker.